If you want people to follow you, your goals have to encompass theirs. Hi, my name is Matt Coach. I created this YouTube channel to share the tips, tricks, and mistakes on my way to building an 8-figure real estate portfolio. And if you want a contractor to be in tune and follow your investment strategies and help you grow your business to, or grow your portfolio, in my case, to, hundreds of houses, you need to make sure that that person is getting everything that they could hope for and dream of from their own belief set inside of accomplishing yours. So for instance, right, if you want to get, a killer contractor inside for you, they might go, hey, I've always wanted to get into the real estate game. Maybe if I could own 10 to 20 houses, by the time I'm 50 years old, that'll help me retire. And along that side, I want to make, a 6-figure salary and live a lifestyle with that much money, right? Probably a lot of you, might see that as like a very solid goal, right? If you tell that contractor, hey, I'm trying to flip maybe 1 or 2 houses a year, can you help me out with that, right? They might say yes, but that negotiation point where you're like, hey, I need 20% off on labor and stuff, and in order to make these houses happen so that, we can do a lot of projects together, and I'm going to show you, who are my lenders and stuff, so maybe you can get some of those houses for yourself, or maybe tell them something about how they can utilize depreciation and repairs inside their properties to alleviate their tax bills that you gave them from paying them money to do a lot of projects for you. These are kind of things that, if your goals are like to get that many houses, and they go like, I can see how him getting that many houses gets me what I want in my life, then they're way more likely to follow you and listen to what you say and be loyal to you. Whereas if your goals don't encompass what they want, right, then you're going to have a problem. When you have a company head, right, and he's trying to get people to be loyal to their company, right, he's got to pay them a salary that they want. He's got to give them benefits to be able to retire at an age that they want to retire at. He's got to give them insurances in case they get sick so they can provide for their families and whatnot. You have to do these things as an employer. So when you go in and you're like, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 houses that I kind of want to flip. Maybe I'll do a business, I'll have just like a couple employees that come through, and I'll just kind of pay a minimum wage, half time, so I don't have to give them a lot of benefits. If that's kind of your thought process that you go through, it's going to be very difficult for you to build loyalty with top end players. So make sure that your goals that you have inside your business give you the leverage to negotiate with talented individuals to get them onto your team, right? Because if they can't get what they want, and they're actually talented and deserve the things that they want, they aren't going to follow you for too long, and then you're right back to where you started. So keep that in mind when you start to start any kind of business idea or investment idea or something. That if you want people involved to follow you, that you need to think big. See you there.